Episode 175,
76.
I can't remember. 176, people. I missed last week's. I felt like ass. You know, sometimes you just get the feeling in the dumps, or maybe you're puking your head off and you don't want to look like a jackass puking on the show.
Well, I missed 2 weeks ago because of continuous technical difficulties. So it's all water under a gay bridge.
Yes, and just so Kevin Dumbfuck knows, because I know he'll probably look at this, which I recently saw he got in some beef. I haven't caught up on it.
Him too, yeah.
I want him to. He can control the sad Chad, but as of always, I want SMC to be total chaos. And right here on StreamYard, people, so make it easy for all of us to upload the shows. Sad Chad's a little bit of a pain in the ass to upload the audio, so we're going to let him run that. But I'm not caught up fully on what happened between him, and I don't even know who the other guy is. But apparently there's some beef.
I had a big when you couldn't make it last week. I had a couple big guests. We had Carl DeJokes and Stevie Lou and Ray DeVito, who he had beef with somebody else. Who did who did Kevin have beef? Who did
I could send Stevie the link, and I'm pretty sure
it's fine. It's fine. Husey, even our old pal Husey sent me a message.
Was it bad?
No, he just thought he was a bit of a weird bird.
Yeah. Everybody's thinking he's a little bit of a weird bird.
I love it.
That's why
it's good for us.
It is good, but also he has access to my YouTube, so I'm kind of want to stay on his good side. But I was told through another partner of ours that he's a good egg.
We have many partners.
Yes, we have a lot of partners. Frank Pellegrino turned me on to him and said, hey, you should have this guy run the show and all of that. And so that's fine for the sad Chad. I'm totally cool with that because, he's usually in the OBS program, which allows you to take calls and
make money, which is nice. It would be nice
make money. But David Chandler, if you're watching, you can just straight up Venmo me.
Yeah, the Venmo's right at the bottom there. That goes to both of us. Venmo at Ski Mask Host. We're not above begging for money because, as I said on the last episode, Ski Mask, when you weren't here, I'm sure you'll agree. God bless all these fans and the Chandlers and Vinny Cashes and many others I see in the MLC Lives and other lives giving money. But listen, you're giving money to comedians who have houses, who have mortgages, who have plenty of money. We're the people down here in the trenches, in the gutters, bringing you the facts, bringing you the names that the comedians you're giving money don't want to say. So let's send some of the money over here to the people that need it. Let's even out this economy. Let's stop dumping money into these millionaire comedians' pockets, and let's bring it back. Let's give back this holiday season and give money to Ski Mask Collective and Patreon.com.
And you brought up a great point. Even on the MLC, when they're getting the super chats, Chad's basically making fun of these people for sending him money.
Yeah, you idiot. Stop giving money when Chad's on the show. Stop giving money when Chad's on the show.
Doesn't make any sense. He's a great salesman. He's a great thief. And he'll make you believe that you need to send him money because he canceled a flight or had a flight canceled. Fly in advance. Who's flying that early to Christmas Day, you sheep? It doesn't make any sense.
Listen,
I would never.
I know I texted you, so we don't have to cover on this pristine program, but MLC 433, where Chad was absolutely hammered, is sad Chad. The whole episode is gold for clipping.
Yes.
I don't know if you've seen it yet, but
yeah, I got the text. Well, we're going to have to do some clipping for that. Sad Chad will be doing tomorrow.
Wow.
And then I'll finally be taking a little bit of a break. Actually, I don't think a break's going to happen because there's so much going on out there.
Listen, let's talk about breaks because these breaks. And listen, you're a real person. I'm a real person. We're in the world. We're trying to make. We have hashtag real jobs and hashtag real lives. Yet we are doing shows. And how many? I say, and I feel like we've the last however long I've been doing this fucking dumb fucking show. Every year at the new year, I feel like I get angry about this. But the best of podcasts is the biggest cop out in broadcasting history. Just don't.
I've never watched one.
I haven't listened or watched a single best of for a podcast. Just do another podcast. It's just a lazy way to cop out and take a week off. When for these comics, this is your career. This is not Ski Mask's career. This is not my career. I wish it was. You're the people who should be doing podcasts to make money and to get your name out there and to sell tickets. And you're the fucking idiots taking weeks off. Do you understand how business works? The older I get, the more I realize, I used to think adults know. Nobody knows how anything works. 90% of you people are idiots. So you have comics taking weeks off for doing podcasts, and then what? What are you taking? Oh, you're doing it. You're farting into a seat. You don't have to do anything. This isn't hard. I hate to break down the fourth wall. It's not hard doing a podcast. So you're just fucking lazy, and you're just fucking your fans. You're just trying to big dick your fans. So that's all.
You got to know about doing a podcast. One, you got to know the stories and what you're talking about, what your podcast is made out of. And here's what I don't get about these breaks: is you're doing a break when all of these people have time off.
Exactly.
For the holidays, they have nothing else to do except listen to the podcast. But now you're going to take a break?
Bingo. You're not a storefront where people are, they're closed for the holidays. This is exact. You nailed it, Ski, and I missed that, and I meant to say that. Exactly. It's the week when everybody is off. It's a week when I never run out of podcasts. I ran out of my regular podcast. I'm on to my third tier because all these clowns think they need a week off for a holiday. Nobody's cared about in half a century. There's none of you are religious, you idiots. You're just lazy. You're fat and lazy, and you're sheep, and you think it's a holiday. It's like I gotta
put a ham in the oven.
I gotta cook a ham for a week. I guess I just gotta. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take a week off. You don't need to take a week off. Hey, listen, you know what it's like, Ski Mask? Like I always rant about. It's like breakfast. 90% of the population doesn't need to eat breakfast.
Right.
Because nobody works in the field. Breakfast was to fuel you for corralling horses and working in the fields and picking cotton all day. Breakfast is not for any of you people who work 90% of the jobs you work. Even if it's active, you really still don't need breakfast. I'm on my feet all day at my job. I never eat breakfast. So
the only time I eat breakfast is if I fall asleep drunk the night before and forget to eat dinner.
Yeah,
that's it. And I'll get a hash brown and wait till lunchtime, and then get a sandwich. So and then when I get home, I'll eat something small too. I don't understand this whole fad about, oh my God, you're scrolling through the Instagram, the reels. Look how good this food is. You're not eating it all. You're maybe having a bite or two and then drinking a bottle of wine. It's ridiculous.
And I brought that up. You're absolutely correct, first of all. And I brought that up because the same thing with this holiday break bullshit. It's like, you don't need to. Nobody needs to. Nobody's working in fields. Just go back to work Monday. And especially with podcasts taking a break, all these guys, these professional comedians and podcasters, you don't have one in the can. Over the course of the other 51 weeks, you could have just recorded something to put out this week. You lazy, low IQ fucks. I'm glad you're all struggling, and I hope you all fail at comedy.
Take a break during spring break, or when people are going out to enjoy the beach. It's cold as fuck outside. What are you doing indoors where you can't just fire up a show?
Now you nailed it. This is probably the biggest week for podcasting, and then you have these and I'm not talking about Compound Media. I mean, I'll include them, but that's a network. I'm talking about all the regular
Digital, all those guys. Tim Dillon,
all these podcasts. Tuesdays I can go down my own list. People I'm fan of that are taking breaks and putting up best of podcasts. Just go fuck yourself. I don't want to listen to shit I already heard all year.
Right.
Play it again. It's lazy, and they try to put it out like it's content. It's not content. So shout out to Kevin Brennan for continuing to do podcasts and people like us continuing to put out constant content.
Now, speaking of Kevin Brennan, I thought that he had a great time, especially on the sports show, and then he continued to shit on him just like he shits on many other people, Bonely fans, people who might.
Let me say something first before we get to old Bonely over here. You weren't on the last episode. Were you? Or was it? What did I say it on? No, maybe I said it on Sad Chat. Anyway, whatever show we did after he was on, I guaranteed, and I think I was on with you. Maybe it was Sad Chat. I don't know. I guaranteed that his next MLC, he was going to say,
We made the bet. We made the bet.
I told you he didn't really want to go. I was drunk. I forced to go on, and I nailed it. So I'm always, once again, I'm right. I just did a Stancil culture of how I'm right, and now right off the heels of that, I'm right again. Listen, folks, I know everything. Don't look anywhere else. Just listen to me. I'm your leader. Let's all get purple blankets and black Nikes and kill ourselves in this garage.
Which, by the way, before we bring our guest in, I have to say, I love how you have access to the Patreon. You can put on Stancil Culture anytime you want.
Oh, I may have one later this afternoon with Julio. I may do a one-on-one.
It's amazing. It's one of the best things ever. I love to watch people rant, because the only time I really get a chance to rant without getting yelled at by people I live with is when I'm in the vehicle by myself. And it's like everything you're saying is so true. I don't think I've ever seen a Stancil culture where I'm like, he's not right. You're always right.
I know.
We used to say Kevin was always right. We used to say he was the king of always being right.
Which he is.
He is still, but bringing this Chad thing back on, which we'll get into on Sad Chad, I'm personally not a fan of. And
listen,
for unknown reasons.
Listen, I've said it before. I'll listen to Kevin Brennan. I find Kevin Brennan fucking hilarious for my life and personality. So I'm going to listen to any MLC. But I do feel like this and laugh. But I do feel like this.
I will say this. I have to say this. And I said I wouldn't speak his name again, but I will. So the Jim Grindle guy comes on Twitter. And he says, "Oh, so you're not going to confront KB about calling your girlfriend fat and ugly, and you're not going to stand up to him like a man because you're a pussy?" No, that's what Kevin does. That's his shtick.
Right.
He's good at it. He's going to say the meanest things about everybody that he knows.
Right.
I know why he's doing it. There's an angle. That's his shtick. It's not your shtick, steam-powered man. Your stick is that your show stinks, and I'll leave it at that. All right, let's bring in the beautiful Keanu Thompson. I have to agree when Bob says that you are a beautiful lady, a beautiful young lady.
Well,
Gino must be super proud.
He is. He better be.
We haven't had a lady on in a while, have we?
It has been a while since we've had a lady on. We've tried to have her on in the past. Things just haven't worked out. It was bad timing. So this is great.
How were y'all's Christmases? How are you?
Sad.
Sad. Okay, good.
Yeah. We don't
spend it with my girlfriend's family. Went to the beach. Nobody would do a polar plunge.
I went to
me.
the beach on Christmas by myself.
Would you do a polar plunge with me, Stancil, on January 1st? They haven't one in Stratford.
Let's do it June 24th in Atlantic City. That's
not a polar plunge. It'll be nice and warm. I'm saying we do it now, January 1st.
I'll do it for content.
Yeah.
Get it? Polar plunge, like cold, like polar bear plunge.
Whoa. Real comedians here.
I felt the water the other day.
June would be warm.
Keanu, how was your Christmas? Did you go back home? Did you blow up family members? Did you blow Gino?
There were no explosives involved. I blew Gino yesterday.
Nice.
When I came home. No, I went to South Carolina. It was fun. My dad and mom put Bonely fans on all of my gifts.
Nice.
Did they really?
I swear to God.
They're Patreon subscribers.
That's
They're
actually
MLC
pretty
page.
funny.
They think they're funny. Yeah, I know.
Here's one thing. Here's a weird question, but this is part of SMC related. I've always wondered: does Gino pack a bush?
he manscapes.
Okay.
Not like a bush, no.
My God, imagine if Joe was bald down there. That's more disgusting than a bush.
Yeah, I just feel like he's the type of guy that would pack a bush.
Wait a minute.
The show's not about Gino, you know.
Yeah. No. We're not going to ask about you. We don't want to.
It comes with the territory. I get it. I mean,
wait, before you get too far off, Ski, I'm sorry, because I wrote this down weeks ago, and we haven't done a show together. You, because you kind of we're leading into it. Where is it? You got blocked by. So wait, what do you have going on? You have something going on with you blocked Tubby and Grindle, and now Lucas of the Bind is coming after you. What's happening here?
Yes, you can read the messages off. I
just have written here that sentence. I don't have the messages.
Okay, I can read the messages because they're
let's
quite
name names. Let's read messages.
We'll always have to read names. Lucas of the first of all, I don't know what this guy looks like. I don't care. It's more. It's just. Oh, I got more. Wow, I got more 43 minutes ago. This is fantastic.
What?
So I'm just responding with one sentence lines.
Fill Keanu in. Fill Keanu in because I'm sure there's other listeners who also would like to be quickly filled in on.
To be completely honest with you, I guess this guy does a show with Jim Grindle on the FGTZ podcast.
Yes,
I don't
Lucas
know.
of the Bind. He's a In Hot Water compound fan. He was on In Hot Water.
Okay.
His band was on In Hot Water in the past.
And he was rude to Chrissy at that time.
He was rude.
Wet spot. Yeah.
That was Jim Grindle. That was the Jim Grindle
okay.
guy.
And
Yeah.
so
this. I guess this is one of his friends because I blocked Jim Grindle because he was just going on
Thick of
about
Thieves. Yes, they were on the last In Hot Water together with Berg. Those were that. Then they totally bombed.
Right. So I get this yesterday, which is funny. I laughed at the beginning because it's one of my favorite pornos that I like to watch.
Oh,
it's the first thing the lady says in the porno video.
Wait, what? I want to.
It's Dirty Bob's hand jobbers and head slobbers or something. But
Wait, are you
he
serious?
goes, yeah.
You are.
So
from
he goes.
Texas.
I'll send it to you after the show.
No.
So he goes.
I want it too.
All right. He goes. So let me get this straight. You screwed over my friend because you believe he stole your show concept. Is that because you're the biggest faggot to come out of the Texas in 30 years? Your time will be doneer sooner than you think.
Doneer?
Doneer.
Yeah, that's what he said. And one of my funniest things, like one of my favorite funny things to say to something like this when you receive it is "suck my cock, faggot," because you're telling him to blow you, but also calling him a faggot.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. And he goes, the same lame shit. And I said, exactly, blow me. And he goes, I do consider Giovanni as a friend. This guy keeps changing. Giovanni is Jim Grindle. He keeps changing. John Grindle, by the way, is his real name. I'm actually able to make friends with people. I know that's a foreign concept to a cunt bitch like yourself. By the way, Facebook for personal things is the gayest line I've ever said. I said, the gayest thing I've ever heard is you choking on my ball bag. And he goes, I'm sure all of your dreams involve me sexually. I said, I don't even know what you look like.
This is really gay conversation.
And then here just comes paragraph after paragraph after paragraph.
Oh, my God. Anything good in there? I don't
He's in love with you.
By the way, I haven't even read this one yet. By the way, only true faggots let the outside world give them hives. Do you have anxiety, depression? All that stuff gets worse when you hide it behind a mask, whether physical or mental. So in case you don't know, I broke out in hives a couple of weeks ago whenever I took an Epsom salt bath. And so he's thinking like, if you can't be true to yourself and the things you say, why say them at all? Be a real man. And if someone doesn't want to hire your girl because they find out about your shitty show, have some real balls and have a talk with the hiring person. Have some respect
the hiring
for
person.
The hiring person.
So basically what happened was this clown, after he got mad at me, he went to my Facebook, he found a picture of me and my lady, and then he made a poster for his new show. And I'm like, come on.
Grindle, this is his buddy.
This is Grindle,
Grindle
that did this, and it pissed me off, like in a way, because like if someone were to do that to you, Keanu, you do stage time. You're a known person without the Twitter world and all of that stuff, but I try to keep my private life private. So for somebody to come out and do that to somebody, and I got a little bit angry to be frank.
It shouldn't involve your family. I mean.
Somebody, say if my girlfriend went and did stage time, or she showed up with me to comedy shows and was out and taking pictures and and tagging people, and she doesn't want any part of what I do. Matter of fact, she leaves that. She's at the gym right now because I'm doing this.
People are messaging my brother and my dad, and
it's ridiculous.
I was gonna say Keanu may be the best person to talk to about this because she gets shrapnel from Gino, and she's also a lady, a lady
exactly.
comic.
I'm the casualty of this fucking war, right? And like, I don't care. I take Kevin Brennan. I take everything.
You're the Anne Frank of this whole thing, which is ironic.
Fucking saint, exactly right. I'm trapped in the
Gino's attic
of their idiocy. Okay, but
now, Keanu, I have been wanting to ask you that though. Is there anything that Kevin ever says that bothers you?
Okay, here's the thing. For years, I don't know this. Where I met you, Jim Stancil, was on the.
I met you on the couch
Yes, on the episode of Burning Bridges, where he called.
You met me before. I was just a caller.
Oh wow. Okay. See, you're still kind of mysterious to me. Do you know what his face looks like?
Yeah, he's a beautiful boy. He's also 10 years younger than me.
Okay, cute.
He keeps me young.
No, but even the episode he was trying to get fired on, where he called me an N-word loving C-word. I don't know.
Oh, a classic Burning Bridges.
Yeah, I have for years taken everything he said in stride and just laughed at it, laughed and laughed and laughed. I'm a good sport. He said it before. He showed naked photos of me on my OnlyFans photos on Kumia. I didn't care about that. I took it in stride. He's the meanest, says the meanest, most heinous shit about me, that I'm fucking my dad, that my dad touches me, that I woke up in the morning with a text message like this from him once, not too long ago. Let me see. It says, let me find it. Just out of the blue. Your boyfriend is a bitch and you look like shit. You're anorexic? I said, hi, Kevin. I miss you too. And then he said, eat something. You look disgusting. And I said, okay, Poppy. I laugh and laugh and laugh along with it. Where I finally hit a breaking point is that a 65-year-old man is now just randomly posting a stolen naked photo of me on Twitter and wonders why he got banned. That's where I got oh, come on, man. And if you're going to pick a naked photo of me, at least pick a better one than that. It's just, I'm still okay with it. I still love Kevin. That was the last thing. I was just I
thought the picture was great, Keanu, in your defense. I thought it was a great picture.
No, I know, but it's
I know what you're saying.
Didn't do anything to him. It's I've taken everything he said in stride. I have always been a really, really good sport, right?
100%. As an MLC lifer, you always have. And I'll say this. I'll take it one further. I'll pay you a compliment without you having to pay me any money for it. You could, if you wanted to, probably make a real big stink about that and call it revenge porn and get people involved. And you could literally have him arrested. Now, I'm glad you didn't because you get it.
Of course, I would never. But
I'm just making sure people out there show you the respect, that you didn't because you like Kevin at the end of the day.
I do. I'm a badass bitch, and I like Kevin, and I like his show. I watch every one. I play along, but I didn't do anything to him. Whatever him and Gino have going on, Gino doesn't need me to defend him. He certainly doesn't defend me, and I don't need him to. I'm fine. But yeah, I could say that's revenge porn, you 65-year-old cunt. Oh, can't know if I can say that. You 65-year-old.
You can say whatever you want. Nobody cares.
Yeah, you don't make it whatever you want.
If you watch this window, folks, watch this window. I got a bird feeder. I think there's a squirrel in it. Ready? Let's see. No, he got away.
Oh,
sorry. I have ADHD.
Well, speaking of the OnlyFans, has there ever been talks about getting Gino involved with the OnlyFans?
I would lose subscribers, don't you think?
Oldly fans, huh, folks?
Oldly fans, homely fans.
Someone's doing well.
Look, they got me this. Somebody made that for me.
I saw that somewhere. But even if I know Kumia, we've hung out a couple of times. I've listened to his show for
you're
years.
Gonna get shit for that. You're gonna get shit for that.
Go ahead, give me shit for that. I mean, we've hung out at the bars and drank together, and he knows who I am. And he says that you're funny, you're a nice girl, and he likes hanging out with you, and he backed you up.
I a blast, Stancil?
Absolutely. Always.
Does Gino give a blast every now and then?
He blasts.
Oh God.
Stancil's Wild Kingdom. What are
Me
we
and my
on?
bird
Oh,
feeder.
StreamYard. Okay.
We'll keep an
Yeah,
eye on the
StreamYard.
bird feeder, folks. If you see any shadows back there, chime in.
Yeah.
What else is going on? I mean, I got a whole list of bullshit.
Yeah, let's get it going.
What do you want? Well, where do we even begin? I mean, I got a whole open tabs, as the great Bert Kreischer would call it. By the way, I was kidding, but calling him great.
Great is in love. Hi, Kevin.
Oh, I'll shit on you, Ski Mask. Your fucking
Okay.
your beloved YKWd podcast. So he did a podcast with the Regs, which makes me want to puke every time I hear it. With Luis Gomez, it was funny. Gomez and List and who's the other regular?
Joe DeRosa was on.
Joe DeRosa. Gomez's mic wasn't on for the whole fucking episode. We
know.
do a shitty podcast without a producer in a hellscape, and our mics work. This guy is in a fucking studio, and he has a fucking Luis Gomez's for an hour and a half. Mic isn't even on, and then he has the balls to do those fucking chants. I gotta ask you something: are the chants they do on that show like satire, like making fun of people that chant, or does he actually like to chant?
I think
very gay.
I think at the original, that's why they call them the Regs. They did the chants at the very beginning, but now it's kind of getting overplayed with their fucking raspy voices and everything else. And I gotta say, I was listening to it in the car with my girlfriend. I had to turn it off. And
Wow.
Put on Tim. Tim Dillon.
Let me just. So I'm right again.
You're right. You're right about this one. Yes.
Unbelievable. I'm right again. And let me tell you something else. Obviously Bobby Kelly's fat and he cheated to get skinny. We all know that.
What's
But before you go any further,
How
do
did he
you
cheat?
actually believe that he got the surgery or that he's sick? Because he
No,
looks
he got
sick.
the surgery. He's a quitter. He's a babe. What my point was, which answers your question, he's a big baby. He has arrested development. That's why he likes food and likes all these tchotchke bullshit toys as a grown man. No one should ever do that.
True.
And yes, and he can't control himself like a child, so he had to have his stomach cut in half, and that's what. And good for him because that's how it works. And he's totally disgusting. If he didn't, I know people that did it. Listen, at least he was honest enough to know that he has no self-control, and he had to surgically make himself skinny.
Better than developing an eating disorder, right?
That's right. You would know, right?
Hell yeah.
Nice.
What's food?
What's
I'm
food?
eating a Pop-Tart right now. Okay. See?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the club information that Chad apparently said that he sold out last night, and there's 30 people total max. So,
While you're doing that, there's a little show tomorrow evening. If anyone's in the tri-state area, at
I'm trying to get enough money to
Stand Up
go.
New York, I'll be there. Julio will be there. I'm bringing a caravan of retards with me. Keanu will be on the stage, right? I believe Keanu.
I will be.
And Gino will probably get hammered and fall off, so be there to hear the maybe somebody's wife will get fucked like last year. You never know what happens at these shows, folks. Steve's doing prop comedy, so if you're in the tri-state, come down, we'll hang out.
Stand Up New York. I
What is
plan on
tomorrow?
getting
It's on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Thursday's
If you
a
buy
fun
if
day
you
to
buy
drink.
my Stancil, if you buy my my train ticket and my ticket, I'll pay you back on Friday.
All right, I mean, I could probably do that. We'll talk
How
off
much
there.
you need?
but yeah,
I'll
sure,
sell a
fine.
couple picks on
Yeah, see,
OF. Yeah.
We said it. You weren't here yet, Keanu. We said it at the top. This is why you got to give us money and not. Don't give all these other podcasts. Give us. We're real people. This guy can't afford a train ticket to New York City, and you're giving $200 to Chad.
Listen, I
What are
lost
you
a
doing?
lot of gambling bets this week that I thought were
so
going to
did I.
hit. If you go to the betting group, you will see all the ridiculous bets that I had made. And
I did worse.
Of course, we're the betting. Quad Father, please be respectful. I like you. Please be respectful to our guest. Quad Father's a good guy.
What did they say?
Bonely Fans has a tapeworm in her stomach.
Oh, cool.
I wish I could get a
I wish I
tapeworm.
had a tapeworm. Oh my god! If only fans of the tapeworm. in her
Chad
stomach.
couldn't sell out a shoebox. Standalone cake horn. the nicest.
So
anyway.
he said it was the funny stop. So I want to call these guys and see how many people were
let's give him a
actually
jingle.
at the show.
See, tell me you got a big party coming down, and you want to know how many seats are available.
Stancil,
no,
we
he-
can call my
apparently he
mom
did
too
the
if you
show.
want to. She would do it.
Ooh.
Hey, didn't you and your mom bang the same guy?
Yes, we did.
See?
I banged him first. Not
Maybe
at the
we can
same
call her
time.
on the Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to, I'll call her. She'll.
I love your mom. I've been a fan of your mom for years. You know that.
She loves
Twitter-
you. Oh, Gino's calling me.
Put him on. Put him
Yeah,
on.
get
Speaker.
him on,
Get him on the
get
show.
him on.
We'll give. He can have this as a credit on us.
Baby, wait. Hello?
Hey, baby, I'm calling you on my landline.
Are you just calling it?
It was a landline.
He's got a landline, folks. That's gold already.
Did she mute herself?
She muted herself.
Well, and she acted like StreamYard doesn't work. I tried to call Grove Street Bicycles, but they are
Unless
closed.
she accidentally. I don't know. I don't want to unmute her in case she didn't mean to mute herself.
It looks like she's looking for the unmute button.
Okay, that's good.
Send him the link.
Yeah, he can come. I almost told you, but he can come. Yeah, betting. I say it on the sports show every week, but if anyone wants to join our prestigious betting group on DraftKings, just send me a message. I'll add you in. Tommy said something. I told everybody last night that I lost it all, and Tommy was very supportive this afterwards. He said, keep practicing, never give up. This is our year to hit the greatest parlay ever. So
I mute
I have to
myself? I
put
didn't
more
mean
money
to.
in my account to gamble, obviously.
That's what I'm trying to do. I requested some money from one of those apps that you have to use to you borrow money, then pay it back on payday. And I'm waiting for it to hit because I got a couple of NBA bets that I would like to.
I saw those bets in there
put
that
up.
you had.
Yeah, well, some of them were a little
So
crazy.
that's good. Wait a minute. That's good. So you're taking out a loan to gamble with it. That's good.
Yeah, because I mean, if you hit the 14,000, you could pay it all off.
Yeah,
and then-
obviously you're gonna win and pay back.
I'm gonna win. I won the
So am I. I'm gonna win.
$3,000 one that time. Yeah, we're winners here. That's what's happening. That's why it's the best show on the network.
Take out another
Matthew
loan.
Mead is in the chat. He says, "Mama." Well, thanks for getting back to us, Matthew Mead. I'm sure it's a fake Matt Mead.
Mead
No,
will
it's
be
not, because I'm his mother.
Mead will be
Hey,
at the
man.
show tomorrow evening. He says. We'll see if that holds true. Listen to this crew we're rolling down with. Well, Ski Mask, me, Ski Mask, Julio, Mead, my friend the doctor who's retarded, my other Asian friend who's retarded. I believe, and that's just my group. And God knows the other people that are meeting us there. So it's going to
Right.
be a hell of a come
A
on down,
doctor,
folks.
an Asian, you, and
Julio,
my son.
who's Peruvian. It's basically I roll with the village people everywhere I go.
oh my God,
I'm
it's
sure
gonna get
Tardy
really
will be there.
gay.
You believe me, your lips to God's ears, sister.
Can't
Speaking
wait.
of gay, Keanu, this is great for this show. Keanu is going to try to make me have sex with her
Yes.
friend, right?
Yes, I have a really, really good-looking friend. She's pretty, and she's a she's a pretty big hoe. So
Yes,
That's fine. He doesn't care.
It's a good place to get back on the bike.
that's
Right.
true. We'll see. She's really good looking. So, and I've seen her.
Probably
know.
too good looking. I'll probably get nervous and not talk to her.
No. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
yeah, she's probably
I'll
too
see
good.
if I can make her come to the show.
She's probably
That's
too
what I
good.
said, right? That was our plan, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna see if she'll come. Or I don't know.
Or she'll
I
be
have
coming
a-
all right.
Oh, coming
I
buckets.
have would you rather it be like a fat chick or something?
Listen, I'm just getting on the horse, so if she's
How long
fat,
has
it would
been
fit.
again?
If she's a horse. What's that?
How long has it been again?
Oh boy. Pick a number and you can guess the time and I'll say over or under. How about that?
A year?
Over.
Over a year?
Gino, send Gino the link. He's fucking being a big baby now that he wants to come on. I didn't want to. Listen, Keanu is a standalone talent, Gino. He doesn't need to bring you on wherever she goes. I specifically was going to ask. I really didn't ask because I didn't want you to feel like you always have to come on with Gino. We would love to have Gino if he wants to come on. I'll send him the link.
Let me,
Gino, I'm sending the link
I'll
on
se-
Instagram.
Is it
I'm seeing the
over a
link right now
year?
on Twitter.
Okay, there you go.
12 months, 14 months?
What? You guys have been dating over a year?
No.
No.
14 months for Jim not having sex.
Oh.
Over.
A year and a half?
Over. You
2
get one
years?
more. Over.
2 years?
And you don't get any more.
I think you might have told me this. It's just too sad to remember.
It
I
is very.
looked it
Believe
up.
me, I don't remember. I don't remember for that reason.
We
It's all
can't go
very
with
sad.
the super hot girl. And this is my one hot friend. I have like very few girlfriends. That is
No,
so weird
low
to say.
low expectations, maybe even low IQ, low everything. Let's keep it fun, just a nice, easy, low. Less than 5 years, KB. Thank God for that, at least.
Less than 5 years.
Less
So
than 5, over 2,
two.
and that's all you're gonna get.
But okay, we gotta fix this.
We
you
gotta fix it.
All right, I'm gonna make up with my fat friend and see if she'll come. She's
Ma-
like
oh.
real low self-esteem.
That's good. Then I don't have to feel bad either for not talking to her.
Oh my god, she hates me anyway.
Hold on.
Hi, how's it going? Do you have Chad Zumach there last night?
Did we have him chat last night?
Yeah.
Yes.
How many people were in the room?
May I ask who's calling?
This
Keep
is the Funny Bone.
The police.
Oh, the Funny Bone in what? Columbus?
Yeah,
Yep,
we were just
yep.
wondering if he sold out a lot of tickets.
Oh, why didn't you tell me all that?
Sorry, I was just wondering if he was able to fill a room or not.
Ask him why Pete called Gino an asshole.
Is Dave still there at the Funny Bone?
Yes.
I think so, but he's
I'm right
out right
here.
now running errands.
Oh, okay.
Tell him to just give you the fucking answer. You have shit to do.
Listen,
Bone in Columbus?
Tell him you're real busy.
I just want to know how many tickets that he was able to sell.
Okay, let me check. Hold on.
Okay, thank you.
This is how you podcast, folks, you fucking losers.
This is so interesting. Wow.
Yeah, this is how you podcast. What are we going to talk about? Politics? Who gives a fuck? Let's call a club. Let's call a bike shop. Let's call your mom. That's
we'll
who we're
call
calling.
her. Okay, we'll call her.
No, we don't have to
We
call.
did.
Actually, call. Not right.
Not
Call your
now.
friend. Maybe we'll call your friend.
Okay.
Ooh.
Monday night we had to cancel. He was here Monday and Tuesday. We're supposed to be.
Okay,
We had to cancel because his flight got scheduled. It got changed, delayed.
oh,
is
so
true.
he didn't perform last night.
He did. He didn't perform Monday night, just Tuesday night.
Oh, okay.
And
Did
we did a really good. We did a decent. I'm telling you, we did a good night.
I'm just curious to see
Didn't sound sold out,
if
though.
I need to add another comic to the show or if I could just add him. So I want to know how many people were actually at the show.
Smart.
He's better than me.
Well, I actually don't have
No,
the
no
final
one's better
total
than
yet
you,
for last
cutie.
night, but we did good for a Tuesday night right after Christmas. You know, you got to think of that too.
Right.
You know, and we had cold. It's been really cold here.
All right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, we were really happy with them.
And
last
it's
night.
you
Yeah.
had Chad Zumach.
I'm sure the comedy was cold too. So I just want to know how many seats you think you maybe have filled. Just give me a guess.
Hold on.
This bitch doesn't know what guess means. Guess, damn it! We got a show to do.
Wait, you can hear her
65.
talking. Okay.
How many
Well, we have a
seats?
small room. We only seat 180.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
that's
I was just I know
little
I've
over
been there
half.
before.
All right, cut her off before we
That's
get.
good.
Does that help? Like I said, we were happy that he put that many people in the seat.
Well, he didn't.
Well, was there laughter? Did
Who
you
else
guys
was on the
sell a lot
show?
of drinks?
Ask her who else was on the show.
You know, we have a 2-beverage minimum, and yeah, they ate and drank
Okay. How many people were in the seats?
a lot.
Okay.
65 out of
I told you
180.
65.
Okay. Out of how many?
180.
I'm sorry, I had about what?
Out of how many seats?
180.
65 people we had in here last night.
Yeah. Out of how many seats total? in the club?
180, she told you.
Oh, we can seat about 180.
Okay. All right. That's all I needed to know. Thank you so much for your help.
Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not.
We get to
what
the bottom
did
of
he
it.
say? What did he
Huh?
say? What did he say? Did he
It's
say
not
it was
sold out.
He
Yeah,
said it
yeah,
was
he
sold
said it was
out?
sold out. Yeah. Clearly it wasn't.
Oh.
Barely over half.
Yeah, That's not.
Listen, all we're doing is getting the facts. Literally, all we're doing. All
He
we're doing
needed
is
about 100 more people to sell out, folks. Truthfully.
fact checking. Fact checking.
Chad.
It doesn't hurt anything. He's probably going to get a bump now from them because another club called asking about him. So you're welcome, Chad. And then we get to the bottom of that. It wasn't sold out. Everybody wins here at Ski Mask Collective.
That lady sounded like a real Mid-East. Damn, are people in the Midwest really that dumb?
I don't know.
An issue.
None of us are from the Midwest.
I was born in Chicago, actually, but I'm not.
That doesn't count.
I grew up in South Carolina.
Yeah, that counts.
Two dumb
states. South Carolina's a beautiful place.
It's
I once dated a chick from there. She was beautiful.
You only date
Charleston, while I was there, we were voted the most attractive city in the world.
She was from a little bit north of Charleston.
Oh, really? Like Monk's Corner or
but
something?
She was taller than me, so it just ended up getting weird. But sex on the first night, people. Sex on the first night.
Whoa.
Don't all girls do that these days, Keanu?
It's weird. I cooked a hell of a spread.
My fiance, I banged her the first night. We dated for 7 years after, but all these chicks.
What is the point? Like, you got to figure that out if you're compatible that way. Just get it out of the way. You're going to waste, 3 days of your life or, a week or whatever the rule is for a lot of girls. You got to just... maybe it's just a hang and bang situation.
Oh, hang and bang.
What is the other place that Chad was involved with that we needed to call?
Do
you have that on your list?
I don't think I do. Maybe it's on my
Frank. Yes, all Midwood people are autistic.
I don't. Pete that was on MLC. This Pete at Funny Stop guy called Gino an asshole. I didn't think that was very nice.
Gotcha.
Oh, Gino wanted us to know he didn't want to come on the show, but I told him when I left this morning that he could have been watching. I guess he's watching now.
He has been watching. He was in the comments earlier asking why the fuck you didn't tell him that we three were doing a show.
I told him before I left. I said
we don't want Gino. It's fine. He's got his big show tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll talk over the whole show.
Oh, this is his last day. Hey, it's his last day as a 53-year-old man.
Oh wow, his last full day.
Well,
I mean, this is just housekeeping, but you screwed me over, Ski Mask. You told me the Casey Anthony doc was free. I had to pay $5, and it sucked.
I thought it was. I watched the old one.
Sucked?
I thought it sucked. She's hyper polished. She's like, I haven't talked in 10 years. You've been talking to somebody. You got a better rapport on camera than the news anchors I see.
Right.
She was so perfectly manicured, like she was moving her mouth in certain ways. Listen, here's what happened. And if you didn't watch the beginning of the show, I'm right. I'm always right. Here's what happened, folks. Get your pencils out. This will be on the test. Her father molested her. Tale as old as time. Keanu knows her father fingered her.
Tom, at least
what happens when you get molested by your parent? The molesting is passed on. What happened was I don't know if she killed whatever you want. Who killed the kid? Who cares? She knew her father was doing shit with that kid. 100%. How much she was involved, you can argue about, but she 100% knew that her dad was doing shit with that kid. I'm not even ruling out that she wasn't doing shit with that kid either. Something happened. The kid died. Dad had to get rid of it. She was just as at fault. Fuck her. Fuck him. Although I will say this, if she wants to go on a date, she still looks fine, and that's fine. I'll forgive and forget. But she did it. Fuck her. What are we supposed to feel bad for her just because she's good at talking on camera? She's a fucking I can't talk. Manipulative.
In abusive situations, you oftentimes believe your abuser and you trust in them. That's her dad. Maybe she didn't want to believe that what was happening to her was happening to her kid. She didn't have money, to get out of the situation, and it's her dad. And I just want to go on the record and say, my dad never touched me. We're best friends. He's very proud of me. He never even finger banged me. Put OnlyFans in all my Christmas gifts. He has a good sense of humor. He never touched me.
Brandon, I just saw your chat. If you want in on the Sad Chad tomorrow, you're more than welcome. Brandon's a good egg, and he's good on the podcast.
He's a supporter of all things comedy. Mr. Brandon is a good egg, as we say.
Last time I did a show, I did those guys' shows. Stancil, I highly recommend it. Him and Quadfather.
Nobody invites me on any podcast. Luckily, Gino is nice enough to invite me every 2 weeks. Oh, he's funny, great. Nobody invites me. Nobody invites me on anything.
We're not doing the Week in Sex right now, or else you would be more than welcome.
The great Alan Fuchs was on MLC last week, and
God,
I love just like you guys. I love the rapport him and Kevin have. What's going on? I know it's a hack question, but are you gonna restart it? Are you gonna do your own? Is Alan out of his mind? Is he gonna be killed by retarded?
I just got a tweet from Gino, text from Gino. I don't want to come on the show, you assholes.
Keanu read this 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you're sitting.
He wants us to make sure we know he wasn't trying to get on the show. He wanted to know.
Wow! He must be real busy jump roping.
All right, now Keanu,
call me
please.
on his landline. No, me and Alan, we want to maybe change it to something else, but Alan's hard to wrangle. He is one of my best friends in the entire world. He had my back that entire time.
He's always wrangling,
Here you go, Stancil.
He had my back that entire time on MLC, and I had to thank him for that. But I was mad. I was kind of mad that Kevin I said, Alan, you should have asked me. Like, you could have gone on, but he was like, no, I just thought he wanted me on by myself. And I was like, when have you ever gone on without me? I've been telling you this for like 100 years. And then Alan really did have my back, though.
So you were calling him during the show. What were you trying to get through to him?
I was just going to be funny. And because, I called Kevin once while he was talking about me, and he picked up. Now, I call every single show, and he doesn't pick up. So I thought maybe if I called Alan, he would pick up. That's all. I didn't want to be like, great. No, God, I'm going to cry. I'm never upset when he talks about me. It's just, come on. Why me? I'm the nice one. I didn't do anything. I'm an angel, for God's sake.
Listen, I'm not sucking you because I've always said this, but I always enjoyed you're in Alan's back and forth because
I did too.
He's pretty neurotic. You're free love, whatever, and it's a good mix of his neuroses and you're trying to tell him not to kill himself.
So we want to bring it back, but we want to maybe change it to it sort of evolved into like the Alan and Keanu freak show. Gotcha. And like, I love that. I love that about it, but I don't know. I might start my own. I'm not sure yet. Alan, I'm always here to do the show. Great show, guys. Love it.
Here's something I wanted to talk about. Working with Chip Chipperson. Give us kind of an insight about what that is, because I got to be honest, I'm not technically a fan of the show, but I know that people love it. I only watch when Kumi is on or when Kevin's on.
That is my favorite show to do.
Really?
Because I just know I'm just gonna giggle and laugh, and it's like if you either like it or you just don't get it at all. Like the character is just so hysterically funny, it makes it easy, But
doesn't it come a time like when you stop understanding the character? That's maybe why you don't technically watch it anymore. Like you may put it on your fifth rung of podcasts that you listen to, and that's kind of what happened to me.
Like my mom, my mom is like, I watch because my mom and dad watch every single thing I do. But she's like, Dad, I just don't get. My dad thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It never gets unfunny when he's like, he said the last thing he said, I said, my dad's a Tom Thompson and he's a Chip Chipperson. He said, oh, he must be really good with direction. And then I went, and it was like a Tom.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, but it was so fucking quick. I haven't been able to fucking forget it. You either love it or you hate it. It's the dumbest humor. It's just so much fun. It's actually fun to do it instead of like, oh, well, I wonder what I'm gonna say on here.
Yeah. It's one of those shows that to me, I compare it to Legion of Skanks because I only listen to Legion of Skanks if there's somebody on there I like. You know what I mean?
Did that one. I only did real.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general, like that's how I feel about that podcast. So I it's not like I don't get Chip. It's just that
maybe you get tired of it when you.
Yeah,
I
get tired of it if there's no one else on there I know.
Maybe
if there's
you're
somebody
just low
on there
IQ.
I know.
Maybe you're just low IQ and you don't get it. You don't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe you're low IQ,
Oh, look at-
Stancil.
Not me. I'm high IQ. I got 1140 on my SATs. Maybe 1240.
Oh, I found some
Oh.
I found some kayaks that I was technically allowed to borrow.
No canoes.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
I get it. Good
That was
one.
a good one. Good one. Clip it, cut it, tweet it, folks.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Kayaks. Don't you talking about kayaks. It's my field.
For the Ski Mask Palooza coming this January. June, sorry.
June 24th, Atlantic City. Put it on your calendars.
Gino,
Ignore-
please come. Please
Casey
What's
Anthony,
up? What
your
are you doing?
kids. Casey Anthony, your kids if you have to. Just be there.
Just come
What are
there.
you doing?
Ski Mask Palooza. So
Ski Mask Palooza.
everybody's going to meet up in Atlantic City. We're going to rent canoes. If you
Kayak.
have
I'm
a
gonna
canoe,
lead-
you
I'm gonna
bring
lead-
a canoe.
I'm
and
leading a kayak tour during the day. Ski Mask is leading a how to gamble tour in the evening.
Absolutely.
And do a couple podcasts. And it's
Fun.
guerrilla podcasting. June 24th.
Yes, we're
Atlantic
going to have
City.
3
no
suites
tickets. You don't have to
from
buy
Victor.
tickets. You don't have to
No
pay us
tickets.
anything. This is just a community event.
All you got to do is buy a hotel
Keanu's
room.
in. Keanu will be there,
Anybody is
booked.
coming.
Booked. Keanu's booked.
Ski Mask Palooza.
Ski Mask Palooza.
Christmas in June.
Christmas in
Yeah.
June, exactly. People are going to be having a blast. We're going out into the Atlantic Ocean. I had to get corrected by Timmy because I called it Long Island Sound.
Don't be ridiculous.
And he texted me and goes, dude, you know that's the Atlantic Ocean, not the Long Island Sound. I was like, fuck you. I just moved up here 2 years ago.
You're a man of the sea, though. You should know that. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know I didn't look at the maps. It's been a while since I've had to look at the maps.
Does it say dance on your wall?
Shush.
Dance like no one's watching.
I let my girlfriend put up her stuff. My stuff's in the back.
I like it. I'm not.
Gay.
I'm not complaining. We're gonna get you laid. Don't worry.
It says
Thanks,
dance, just dance. My girlfriend could get you laid, dude. She knows plenty of ladies.
Pause.
Girls
Well-
never like me that much. I don't have a lot of girlfriends.
I
All
do.
right, well, somebody fucking help me. Jesus Christ. I
you
actually
won't
Hey,
let
I'm
me.
gonna
I've
bring you-
tried
Breaking
to help
story.
you.
Breaking
I've
story.
tried
Breaking
to help
story.
you.
Breaking story. I had a girl come in this garage last week.
Wow.
It was after Tuesdays in hot water. Came
Okay.
back to there's a little bar next to the train station by my house here. And one thing led to another, and she came back. Now, we may have just watched movies and not talked to each other at all, but baby steps.
Did you smooch?
No.
No
You didn't- wait,
kisses.
that-
No,
you
it
have-
was a Christmas situation. I was with old Julio, and we got to talking, and he's never seen Polar Express, and she lives down the street, so she came over, we watched Polar Express, and then dropped her ass off.
How old are you?
Also 10 years younger than me, by the way, kids. Daddy's got
The
it.
girl? The
Oh,
girl
yeah.
is?
Oh, yeah.
Now,
You and she had,
Keanu.
okay, yes.
And she was black. What do you think about that? You
I
racist.
love that.
You racist women.
Ooh.
You
Ooh,
people women.
spicy.
You people. I love my dark women.
I
Keanu,
love
Not
that.
like
There-
you
there's
people,
a-
you Texas and South Carolina racist.
Shut
I
up.
am the most progressive person here. How
I'm
dare you.
black.
We haven't had a lady on the show in a while to kind
Sure.
of judge one of our segments that we like to do here on Ski Mask
Oh, one
Collective.
of my favorites.
So, if you
Let's
don't
do it.
mind, Keanu, I would love to have your input on our merch.
Absolutely. Has- This is the music for the segment. Ooh,
SMC flip
sandals.
flops, beautiful.
I like a good pair of flip flops. They're
Big
white.
piece shirt. I wore this to the airport. I had a seizure in it. No big deal.
Okay, you need to make a shirt that says "I had a seizure in this shirt."
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
That right. That one's all right. I like
this
that
is
one.
this is actually when Gino Bisconti called me an absolute douche on in hot water.
Bad font, but it's a cool shirt.
Now buy these for your dad, Keanu, because I'm telling you right now, if you get this pair of underwear and you post a picture of you wearing them, you get 100% money back guaranteed.
Oh, really?
That,
Yeah.
Get that for Tom. If Tom takes a picture of that, send it to him, we'll send all of his money back,
Okay.
and that goes for anyone else.
I love
Send you
that.
all your money back. So far, only who did it? The great David Crosby.
Neil, I think his name was Neil.
Crosby.
Nathan Crosby.
Nathan Crosby.
These are great. That one's
Tank
really
top.
cute.
I have
like the
3
tank
of
top.
those.
This
I
is
have it in
Cabana
teal.
King. He's doing a legendary status here. You know, an upper decker,
Yeah.
but he's doing an upper decker inside of a bar. It's beautiful stuff. You can also get the upper decker flag, which Teamster Tim owns.
I want
Get-
I want a tank top. Ooh, I like the pillow. I like
Ask
the pillow.
Juno where
right
they
here.
are. Oh yes, he does.
Got it right here.
Let's
Here,
see the
take-
pillow. Let's see it.
Got the pillow right here. Quality.
Keanu, you would love the.
And
It's
And look
nice
at this,
and
Keanu.
plump.
There's loads coming out of the back. Small
Max
dicks on the
loads.
front. Big piece. Seabass Collective, big piece. We got the chanclas here with dicks on them. You can
I
beat
like
your
those too.
beat your fucking Spanish stepson till the cows come home with that.
I actually
we got
really like all that.
we got the I Think I Raped Someone. Here's one for you. The I Think I Raped Someone T-shirt. One of my favorites. I almost wore
Yes,
today.
that's when Chad Zumach said that I am a rapist. So
We
I
got the
had to-
candle. We got the Stancil Memorial Twitter
Okay.
candle. You can buy that. You
This is
can buy
the
that.
best merch. This is the best merch.
And then what you do is you head over to Silk City. You go to Levinsky's Top Shelf and you get yourself some pullover, blow out your asshole sauce. And then what you do is that's it.
This is the best merch. I
Yeah,
love the
more-
use of.
There you
this
had
is
it.
when
Can we put that on the site. The best merch. Keanu Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
Can
is
I
when
have a
Ke-
pillow and a tank
this is
top?
when ask Gino. Gino has 2 pillows. We sent Gino 2 pillows.
That's
I
true.
never saw them in his apartment.
Yeah, they were.
This is when
Disrespected.
Kevin was bombing one of his jokes at the dojo, so he asked me to come up, and I happened to be wearing the big P shirt.
Great.
Of
Love.
course, these had to be taken down for legal purposes, but it was the Rob Saul
Commemorative.
shorts,
Yes.
commemorative shorts.
Yep, we got a
What is it?
cease and desist for these.
I
Yes.
love the
The-
flip flops too.
There's the dick flops,
I
beautiful
don't know,
flops.
and you may know, but pink is my favorite color. So
Oh, absolutely, me too. This is, you can get your Stancil blanket, and I'm telling you, it's real comfortable. I sleep with
do
it
these
every
really
fucking night.
exist?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah,
the
go to the
blanket.
website. You can order them right now.
Do we
I
have the
really-
blanket?
We got dog tags that
know.
say Ski Mask Collective.
No, you just get
Okay.
a dog. That would be better.
True.
Just get that
We
dog.
should we should become Michael Vicks.
I'll
Oh,
open a
God.
pound.
and this-
SkiMaskCollective.com.
We're merch mercenaries, folks.
I love
All
it.
right. See what else we have. All right. I think took the rest down. What is this?
Exotic.
Oh, this is the new logo for Sports Mask. I have not uploaded
Oh
it
yes,
yet,
it will
sorry.
be debuted today on the immediately following this very show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's just that's just some of the merch, people. There's new merch out there. I haven't uploaded it yet, but look, it's all about new style, new merch, and it's
art,
getting better
too.
and better by day. It's art.
Y'all are
If you
inspiring me.
own a piece of this
Performance
merch.
pieces.
I mean, if you don't have a seizure in a big P shirt inside of an airport,
No.
what are you doing?
Loser.
Truthfully.
Exactly.
What are you doing?
If you don't, you're a loser.
Do you have to wear a helmet now when you drive and stuff, or
No, I
Oh.
drive a 2001 Toyota Tundra.
you know? But
That's a helmet
so
itself.
It was a non-alcohol seizure, right? Like you.
Oh, no,
Oh
was-
no,
it was related.
it was definitely alcohol induced.
No, I'm saying because you weren't drinking. Is that what happened? Is that
Yeah,
what
she-
told you?
this girl knows her
yeah.
stuff.
So yeah,
I listen. I pay attention.
Yeah, that's what happened.
That's
So-
terrible, and I'm sorry, but at least you're
Oh,
not
it's
epileptic.
okay. It made for a funny shirt and a funny time and nice
Great
morphine.
memories.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Then I had
I-
pancreatitis a couple months ago.
Like where you had to have it removed.
No. So the pancreatitis is where you can't eat or drink anything for like 4 days.
Oh, appendicitis is what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm not a doctor, okay?
No.
Neither am I. I just drop, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I guess I got to go to the hospital. And somebody has to pick me up. It's a whole.
I have Wolf Parkinson's white. That's
Whoa, breaking news from this guy, Gino.
Max
Loads will be at the show tomorrow night, folks. So for all you people who are holding out buying those last-minute tickets, the Max Loads will be there giving you his pick of the week in person.
I haven't even met him yet. I'm so excited.
Yeah, so
Tonight's-
have you
tonight is tomorrow's
you met his
Thursday,
family,
right?
though. You met his family this Christmas, Keanu? You met
No,
the
not
boyfriends?
yet. Not yet.
Oh, did not? Uh-oh.
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh,
I
boy.
ended up going to South Carolina, but we were gonna we were gonna do
okay.
something with them after. So I guess he would get off the phone with him. He's gonna come do that.
Uh-oh.
Holidays are a difficult time to like. You can't just fly. My parents invited Gino. They would love to hang out with Gino, and they like it's like you have FaceTime. It's like they know, but I'd rather them come up here and meet him. You know what I mean?
In his
So
element, in his terrarium.
Yeah, exactly.
What time are you gonna head to the city, Stancil?
I'm getting on the 5:30 train that arrives, I think 6:38, something like that.
All right. Pay for my tickets. I'll pay you back Friday.
Yeah, we'll talk. It shouldn't be a problem. I have credit cards. I got plenty of credit cards you can max out.
Is it a bunch of money? How?
Listen, we're poor. Everybody's sending their money to Kevin and Chad and Gino, and then we're here in the trenches doing the dirty work, and no one sends us any fucking money.
Yeah.
Start
where's
an
our
OnlyFans.
cash?
I honestly have been considering it more and more. I really
Yeah. If I
should.
just show my
Done with it.
asshole on OnlyFans, can I make money?
I did it one time only because the guy gave me $1,000.
What if I show like a video of me taking a dump, like underneath the carriage?
Can you do poop stuff on OnlyFans? Like they have
wouldn't
weird
do
rules,
that.
right? Can you do that?
You can't have any pictures with animals. I learned that because I was just trying to when I first started making, I had a cute picture, profile picture of me and my dog. And they were like, you cannot have any animals in the photos. I was like, oh, fuck, that makes sense. That's the only thing, that's the only rule I know because everything else.
So you were
is
flagged for
go.
bestiality, technically.
It was my profile picture. I was just trying to make the damn thing. And I was like, oh, it's a cute photo. It was just me and my pug. And then they're like, you can't have that on there. Like, makes sense.
I mean,
That checked out.
maybe. I've heard people talking about doing an OnlyFans just so they don't have to be like censored about stuff.
You know what else? In messaging, you can't say certain words like, I don't know why you would say
Well, let me tell you what. Listen,
kids.
in our DraftKings betting group, if anybody wants to join, let me tell you, they do not regulate that chat at all. We have figured out. You can say whatever you want on DraftKings betting group if you'd like to join us.
Dude, I got banned from
See how much we
DraftKings.
lose every day.
Not in the betting group, but on the live roulette. I got banned
You're an
the first day. And I thought, maybe an hour or like a day. No, banned for life.
Why the fuck are you banned on Twitter?
What'd you say at the
Stancil?
roulette table? Oh, well, we'll get to that. Oh, no, we could.
Okay.
I don't know. It was the same thing. I never got a reason for either account. So that's why I fuck them. At the same time, if anybody wants to make me one, I'll come back. But I don't really
You
care.
had no reason, but maybe it was something, I don't know, political.
I got suspended once, and it was from something like 2018. They gave me that one, and the next week I just got a permanent suspension out of nowhere, no reason. And then my second account got permanently suspended. That I honestly suspect is because they figured out it was me, I guess. But still, who the fuck am I? Who cares?
Now, Keanu, do you drive a car? Do you have a car?
I turned my Mini Cooper into a swamp in Charleston, so I don't have a car here.
You drove it into a swamp?
No, it was my favorite car. It was it got flooded and I never was really driving it. So when I went back to it, I didn't know it was filled with water. It was like there was like moss and shit hanging out everywhere.
Oh,
So
right.
that was the last car I had, but I don't have one here. No.
Before we do our next segment, now Keanu, you know what an upper decker is, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's where you take
The
top-
poop thing on the top of the.
Now, have you
toilet
ever
thing.
heard of taking a dump in the top of the tank while getting blown?
Well, she would be
Then
blown.
a blumpkin.
No,
Well,
a
a
blumpkin.
blumpkin is when you're on a regular toilet. He's
he's at
shitting
the-
in the tank.
This is
That's- This is next. This is what we do here. At
This
Ski
is
Mask
Cabana
Media.
King. This is my little brother here. He's getting blown while taking a dump in the
Is
top
that
of the
a
tank.
fucking 85-year-old woman? What is that?
She's 40.
No, I saw the picture.
40.
Now let's look at it from
Cool.
both ends. On the male, on Cabana
call
King's
it
end, the
A
great.
blupper decker.
By the way, that's Ski Mask's brother. If
Yes.
you didn't know that, Keanu.
How old is he?
Now,
He
what
is,
does it take?
he's
Have you ever given a
25.
blumpkin, and would you ever give a blowjob? Would that be more incentive if he was shitting on the top because that's more challenging?
Is there a monetary benefit? I mean, what reason would I ever
All right, let's
do
go
that?
this a different way. What happened to that girl to have her blow a man who's shitting in the top of a toilet? What happened to her?
And you know what? Did
Cocaine.
your brother set up a rig behind? How did he convince her? What does her face
Who
look
got the
like?
picture? Oh, that was a mirror?
Yeah.
No,
Was it
I'm on FaceTime, clearly.
Oh, he's FaceTiming you.
Yeah, but where's the camera? Where's his camera?
Looks like a
He
snuff
set it up.
film.
Oh, he set it up.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Keanu, we all know we have busy stuff going on the holidays. We got one more segment here, and then we'll wrap it all up. We like to call this the traffic report. Now let Stancil go first.
Obviously, I was waiting for music, and I have to also let me think if I had any issues the last few days. I'm sure I have. I mean, it's really, unfortunately, I hate to be a bore.
You're never a
Well,
bore.
I hate to be a bore, not a bore, but I hate to say the same thing, but I can't say it enough, folks, and especially this week with all the sheep, all the fucking sheep not working their office jobs. You know, all the sheep are off this week. Good for you, I guess. The courtesy, again, I can't speak enough how low IQ people are. I'm just going to hit, I don't have anything specific that happened this week, so I'm just going to hit my classics because I think it's the best PSA everybody needs to hear. If you are traveling straight, folks, remember, green light or on a main road, whatever it is, if you're traveling straight and not turning, you never, ever, 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 ever stop to let someone turn in. You're traveling straight. You're doing you're a detriment to everyone around you, everyone behind you, and even in front of you when you stop and let people in when you're traveling straight. The person turning can fucking wait. Keep going straight. All the cars behind you. If you stop to let one person in, then the 9 cars behind you have to stop to let him in, rather than you just traveling and they can turn out when you're out of the way. Please tell your family and friends when you're going straight, you have the right of way. Never stop to let anyone in. Thank you.
All right.
You two are going straight. For sure.
Here's my fucking problem with the traffic report this week. These new cars they have out. We had to put my lady's car into the shop. And they gave her a loaner car. There's too many goddamn buttons.
Too many buttons.
She can't focus on the road. I want to press this. Let me see what this does. Oh, an ass warmer. Ooh,
I love that.
more warmers. Oh, how do I set up Bluetooth? How do I set up the maps? She's pressing the button. I'm looking in the passenger seat. It's all over the fucking road. I would pull them over. Too many buttons. Get rid of it. Get rid of the buttons. It's
Fuck
not a
technology.
spaceship. It's a car.
Love
it's
it,
a
love it.
car.
Love it.
It's a car.
Let me piggyback because I fucking love it. I got a new car last year. I went with the more of a base model because I specifically don't like all that shit in my cars. I don't want a car driving for me. I don't want a car telling me I'm out of the lane or beeping. I specifically declined all of that shit. Yesterday or whenever, the other day, I was helping my mom driving her car. Like you said, there's fucking she got the model with like everything in it.
All these
Fucking
new
buttons everywhere. I hate it.
No.
I hate it. I feel like claustrophobic. There's buttons.
2 hands on the wheel.
It's just a car. I can do everything else with this. I don't need all that shit in my car. Calm
There's-
down, people. Stop
What
getting
about the
options.
cars with the brakes that stop you?
Sheep, you're a sheep. If you get a car that
Fuck
drives, you're a
that.
sheep. If you get a high-end car, you're a sheep. That means you're either just doing it for show or you're not competent enough how to figure out how to do anything on your own. You have to do it through your car. And that's why
Yeah.
you're right. Sheep. shitty car, get a mid-level car. High-end cars are for sheep. And
No one cares. Just park it in the top of the parking garage. No one has to see it until she really wants to blow you. All right,
I
there's
want
a
all your
traffic
merch.
report.
The traffic
Get all the
report.
merch. It's all on skimaskcollective.com. Get there now. Order the merch.
Get there
I'm
now.
telling you. Get there now.
Y'all are goofballs.
We love
I
to
like
have
the dick
fun.
pillow too.
Yeah, we got cock pillows. We got cock shirts.
I
just-
love throw pillows. Gino hates them. He thinks they're stupid.
Yeah, I can
No
tell you.
wonder we got rid of them.
Yeah,
I ordered
I
them
gave him
to
two, and he threw them
Hey,
out.
Gino, if you're listening and you have those, I want them.
Yeah,
I looked for
give
them
her
last
the
time
dick
I was in
pillows,
studio.
Gino.
Nowhere to be found.
Yep.
Throw pillow.
Throw pillow.
Keanu, so you'll be there at the birthday. What else you have got coming up?
I've got that. You can always find me on OnlyFans, Instagram, Twitter, Keanu C. Thompson. And I'm at Three Monkeys a lot, but I haven't booked any other shows this week, to be honest with you. And in the new year, if you see it, me and Alan back together on a podcast, we're gonna either do something or I'm gonna do something myself. I'm just not quite sure.
We're holding you to
what
that.
it's going to be.
You need a podcast with or without Alan.
I know. I want Alan though.
Me
So
too,
we'll
but I'm
see.
saying for you, you're too good to not give us more content.
Yeah,
Do you
we
think
moved.
Kevin
we
Brennan
always
would
talk
do one
about
with
content.
me?
Yeah, there you go.
Mm,
I'll
maybe
ask
in
him.
person. Yeah, ask him.
We need another K name, and we'll call it the KKK podcast.
Ooh, I like it. Stancil, what's going on? Sports.
Sports coming up hot on the heels of the great Julio will be walking through this door any second now. He'll be in studio, which is always better. At Stancil Gym on the Instagram, and join our fine our Patreon's cooking. We're gonna do a Patreon after we're done with some deep, disgusting things that no one's ever heard about either of us. It'll be up later
Isn't
today.
the world of Instagram more fun? Stancil,
Love
are you
Instagram.
enjoying
I've
it?
been much more active. If you're not, been much more active since I've been kicked off Twitter.
you have. I've noticed.
Much more fun. Ski Mask handles the Twitter. I handle the Instagram. Fuck Twitter. Fuck Elon. He lied to all of you. He's a false idol. He's a golden whatever, golden guy, whatever. I read the Bible once. Fuck you.
I meant to bring this up before I do my plugs. I got banned for putting out the live call-in number for the show we did on the Sad Chat,
What?
even though it was my call-in number.
They're confused. Yeah.
Patreon.com/skimaskmedia. Get there now, folks. There's going to be tons and tons of content coming up, especially leading up to the Palooza. That's
Oh,
in
boy.
June. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. I've already heard from multiple people that are coming out. They got their fucking
Keanu
canoes,
said she'll be there. Keanu, we
I'm
booked our
coming.
first
Coming.
comic.
which means Gino's going to be there. He's going to lead. Stancil is going to lead the fucking canoe trip. I'll be leading the
Yay!
gambling session. If you guys want to gamble, you follow me in the casino. I will show you which machines to hit.
Maybe
There's
Keanu
a
can
couple
lead
of
like a home ec type of activity.
Like home ec, but like HOE. Like
Oh,
H-O.
wow!
Oh,
That's the
man.
podcast. That's your podcast.
Well,
Home ec. My God, what a show!
And maybe we'll get in touch with
SMC.
Big Al, people. All right. If you're looking for the last two Sad Chat
Al.
episodes on audio only, they're a pain in the fucking ass to download. So we're going to start yarning it. Thank you so much, Keanu. We've been wanting to have you on for a long time. You're funny,
Oh, good.
and
Anytime.
keep doing what you're doing.
We'll see you tomorrow at.
I'll see you tomorrow. Oh my
Yeah, let's party tomorrow if I can get tickets.
I'll get you
Um,
tickets.
I plan on getting pretty toasty, so we'll rage.
Yeah, let's get fucked up. I might even bring my girlfriend.
Good. I'll be there.